He helped launch my podcast, Girl on Guy, last year, and I am just really grateful and honored to call him my friend. Please welcome to the stage, Zachary Levi. Do you need this?
I'll take that. Hi, everybody. This is it. I'm never doing this again. That's not true. Okay. Is there any flash photography in this panel? No. Is there any video? No. I love how smart you guys are. Our wonderful sponsor, Best Buy, I have $200 gift certificates to pass out. And actually, you know what? The standing room has been getting no love. They've been getting no love. So hold on. Standing room all has like a standing room number, right? All right, standing room 20. Who's standing room 20? Right back there? Ma'am, do you just stay there? I'm going to have somebody run this up to you. Thank you. And standing room, how many standing are there? What's the last standing room number? How about Deadpool? How about we give it to Deadpool? Thank you. By the way, and I've told you this, Deadpool is my favorite Marvel villain. He is my favorite Marvel villain. Have you guys been enjoying yourself at Nerd HQ this year? It's an intense labor of love. We had a giant crying jag with all of our volunteers earlier today. We hugged it out. It was like middle school, what do we call, like outdoor ed. That's what it was like. It was like summer camp. It was fantastic. I really believe in, in the relationship between an entertainer and their audience. I believe that when you strip away everything, the lights and the cameras and the glitz and the glamour and the fame and the money and all those things that, by the way, can be incredibly fun and I enjoy on a regular basis. It's like community theater, and I grew up doing a lot of theater and I love theater and one of the things that I liked to do after doing a play was you'd go out to the foyer and you'd just shake everybody's hand as they would leave and say, "Hey, thanks for coming to my play," and you would build a relationship with your audience like that. And I believe that as we go into the next 1, 2, 5, 10 years, the future holds an incredible new journey for us, where there will be no more middleman, where instead of anyone else controlling the fate of the entertainment that you watch, you'll get to produce it. You will get to basically buy what you want. I will be able to make a movie or a television show and say, "Hey, do you like this?" And you'll get to say, "Yeah, I do like it," by buying it. You know what I mean? And that way the power is in your hands. I talked about this a little last year, but that's what I want to do. And that's one of the reasons why I created Nerd HQ, is because I want you guys to know that I care. And I want you to know that people like Joss and Nathan and Matt and all these people that come and donate their time, it's because they care about you and they appreciate that you care about them. So I hope that you guys dig that. It's my water. What do you want to know? Yeah, right there.
Hi, I'm Ryan. Anyways, it's my second year here, and I'm curious, who here came here last year? Okay, now who's coming next year? All right, my question for you is, when you first came up with the idea for HQ, what was your initial, what did you think was going to happen when you first put it on? Were you expecting this?
I believed in it. I think that anytime you have an idea, I don't know, maybe not anytime. I'm sure I've had plenty of horrible ideas, but I really believed in this idea. Look, every time I've come to Comic-Con, I mean, who here is a Chuck fan? Who knows? By the wow, that's awesome. and actually, who here, and don't boo or hiss anyone, please, but who here actually isn't a Chuck fan? Who didn't watch the show? Oh, wow, okay. No, I genuinely want to know only because I'm stoked that you would be here if you didn't know me from that. If you knew me from Tangle, or you knew me from Chipmunks, or you knew me from big Chipmunk fans here. Nice. Less than perfect. Oh, I have a shirt. Actually, I have a shirt here. Shades of Ray. Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you. Wow. Okay. VGHS. Thank you, sir. Isn't Freddie Wong awesome? That guy is so but by the way, this is why I believe in the future. I believe that you can go make incredible stuff and you can do it by yourself. And that guy's he and Brandon are so talented. They're so talented. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, Nerd HQ. So yeah, I believed in it. I because I believe in you guys. I come down to the con and I would just see. Look, basically it all spawned from the last half dozen years. I come down here and I would just think to myself, what if I did it? If I did my own con, I guess. If I did my own little con, like what would I do different? What would I want to do with it? And how would I change things? And what would I want to offer? You know, and every time we do a Chuck panel, and you guys have probably heard me talk about this before, but we'd have great Alan Sepinwall, or I think Lindelof even moderated one year when we did our panel. And they asked great questions, but I would always see a sea of you guys. I would see 5,000 or 7,000 of you guys. I mean, the first year was about 2,000. I think you were all just Adam Baldwin fans, which was amazing. But I would look out at you guys, and I'd be like, all right, we're at Comic-Con. This is about the fans. This is about the fans. You guys have gathered. You've waited all night in line, and yet you only get like 5 minutes and like 1 year, no minutes of asking questions. And I was like, that sucks. That I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. And and I like your questions. I think that they're interesting and random. And at the Twilight conversation, somebody asked, what color would a Smurf turn if you choked it? I don't, which spun me around. I was like, wait a minute. What color? You know, I like to have this. And I hope that you guys like this. I hope that you like this. And I want to make it really clear, like, you know, I'm not trying to be a martyr. I'm not trying to be like, you know, super selfless. Like, you know, I'm trying to make a buck. I'm trying to sell a hat or hawk a shirt or whatever. And hopefully, because they're cool, hopefully because you like them. I mean, I want to cry looking at all the Nerd HQ hats that I see in the audience. I love all the Nerd HQ shirts and the Nerd shirts and the Nerd Machine shirts and the Tomb Raider shirts. That you guys, that you like them and you believe in us means so much, because that's how we're able to pay for what we do. You know, that's how Dave and Courtney and their soon-to-be child that's coming into the world will be able to. Oh, yes. This panel is brought to you by Best Buy. Just so you know. Oh, crap, and I forgot this. Intel, yes, I forgot. Hold on. Okay. Bear with me. I should have this memorized by now. Tweet us. This is from Intel, so hear me out. Tweet us your best photo from Comic-Con, which should be from this panel. For the chance to win a Vizio Ultrabook, just use hashtag Intel Comic-Con moment with your pick to enter. By me saying that, and because of the amazing people at Intel, they have just matched the $5,000+ that you guys spent on this panel. Thank you. So I covered all that, right? That's all. That's good. What was I talking about? It does. Oh yeah. So thanks for buying shirts. Yeah, that's it. But so yeah, I mean, look, I just wanted to incentivize you guys. I wanted to give you a cool place to hang out. I wanted to give the talent that comes down from LA a cool place to hang out, where they're like, at any moment, they're like, you know what, I want to go grab a beer or have a sandwich, or maybe, you know, or they're coming through and do a panel, But I wanted it to all be about a bigger thing, because I think that if you have the opportunity to make it about a bigger thing and you can change lives around the world, then do it. Our life is so like here and gone, guys. It's here and gone. There have been so many people who have lived on this earth, and we don't know them. They were here and they're gone. But I guess, I would imagine in their lifetime, they probably did something epic. By the way, 300 Spartans, forever ago, fought and died against all those dudes. Sure, yeah, what they said. And but by the way, how epic that really happened. But it took all that time for them to actually make a movie about it, and for a lot of people to go, "Oh, wow, that happened." You know what I mean? What's that? And the Navy, you're very right. Yes. History buff in the audience, appreciate that. But the point remains, like, those guys were epic, right? Those are majorly epic guys, and their story, thank God, remained through time. Like, now, do whatever you can with the time that you have. Change as many lives as you can. Touch as many lives as you can. Stop it. Stop it. No, please don't. Please. I did this enough. I did last year. I'm going to get a horrible reputation for this. Oh, Zach the Crier, yeah. I love you too. So that's a long answer. So that's what it's all about. I just wanted to do something awesome. So I hope you think it's awesome. That's it. Yes. Or who's next? Who's got the power? Well, you have a lightsaber, but I don't know if that qualifies. Yes, you, darling. What's your name?
Darian.
What's that?
Darian.
Darian. I'm Zachary. Nice to meet you.
You too.
What's your question, love?
Okay. If you and Morgan had the intersect at the same time, what crazy adventure would you go on, and who would win in a battle?
Me. And I can say that because Josh is not here to defend himself. Oh gosh, what crazy adventure will we go on? I don't know. Something incredibly nerdy, I'm sure. Probably break into like Lucasfilm or something. Like go to like Skywalker Ranch and start some havoc. That would be fun. What's that? Big Star Wars?
Fix it.
Oh, fix Star Wars? For shame. Don't put me in hot water up here. Don't do that. I have a whole bunch of stuff, by the way. I feel like I should just dump it out. I literally have some of this stuff. Calm down. Some of this stuff was, we can give to people that have asked questions already. We can, if anybody wants to buy, we can do that. I mean, was anybody at Fillion's panel earlier today? Wasn't that absolutely epic? It was so incredible. If you guys didn't see it, Nathan basically he didn't even tell me. He just did this like crazy impromptu auction and raised $6,000 just from the auction. So we got a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I don't know, like I got an orange shirt. This was like, anybody want to buy it? $20 sold. $20. Who wants a green Buy More shirt? $20 sold. For a Less Than Perfect fan. Oh, $40 sold. This was, Merritt Yonka, who was like the life and breath of our stunt department. I mean, he was our stunt coordinator who won us the only awards we ever got on Chuck. And I say that proudly because that guy's a stud. He gave me this from the International Stunt Association sweatshirt. Who wants it? $20 sold. See, this is easy. And by the way, you're helping me clean my closet, so thank you. Oh, this was, I went on a USO tour, and I bought this shirt that was 2 sizes too small in a little shop in Ethiopia. It says, "I love Ethiopia." Who wants it? How much? 20 sold. What else do I got? Oh, this was like, so we had a lot of these shirts like in the beginning of the show that we started printing off. Oh, no, this was Oh, this was the Chuck Special Effects Season 3. Who wants it? $20, sold. Hey, how are we keeping track of this? Wait, you know who you are, right? Who's keeping track of this stuff? Who? I don't know. There were 5. You get it, you. Because you've been at so many. What was your name again, by the way? Linda, you and your mom are 2 of the most special people to me. You have come to how many panels these 2 years? At least 20. Thank you. What else? What else? Anybody Spiral fans? Anybody watch Spiral, the movie we did? It's a little, by the way, all of these have been worn, so I don't know if you like that or not. This is an old Spiral sweater of mine. Who wants it? 20, 40? 40, sold. Sold right over there. Look at this. Talk about spring cleaning. This is a 60 sold right there. Hey, wait, did you say 60 though? All right. Oh, she said 60 first. She did. And she's got a tattoo of the nerd herder on her arm. So I kind of feel like if I don't give it to her, it'll be a riot. Don't worry, you'll find. I got a whole bunch of crap. Wieners fans? Any Wieners fans here? How about a Wieners shirt with Kenan Thompson's mug on it? 20 back there, sold. Kenan says hello. Here you go. Oh, hold on. Actually, I'm going to stand for this. I need to, otherwise I'm going to fall asleep. I'm kidding. I will not. Here's another. What is this one? Oh, wow. 6. I didn't even tell you you wanted it. What if it had bird crap on it? All right, 60. That's from the transportation department. Spiral t-shirt. 20, great. Thank you. Thank you for not making me feel awkward about that one. Cricket. Here, you know what? No. For you, ma'am. The one who lost out on that last one, it's the same shirt, so you get it too. $60. There you go. Or if you don't mind paying that same 60, thank you. Here was one of. This one's kind of fun because this was. No, I'm actually going to want more than 20. I'm sorry. I'm going to say that. So hold on. Let me just explain it first. So the cast and crew gift. So actually, one of the reasons why we started the Nerd Machine was because I actually really like designing apparel and stuff. And when I did Less Than Perfect, I made these little cool emblems for the Less Than Perfect cast and crew gifts. And when we did Chuck, I helped kind of design some stuff. And this was one of the first design that I did. So who wants that? 100, sold right there. Thank you. What? Oh, there you go. Another one from the Chuck stunt department. 40. Love you. Thank you. Right there. Oh, that's a long sleeve too, so you got double the length. That was 40, yeah. Oh, actually, hey, that one was even before that last one. That was 120 right there. You're awesome. Thank you. I hope you're all remembering this because I am not going to help. 120. I don't know. What else we got? We got so much crap. I mean, great stuff. This is next. Is this a bundle? No, just individual. Oh, wow. Hold on. All right, let's see what we got here. Hold on. I'm gonna go $20 a pop on these Spiral beanie. Spiral beanie? Nobody loves Spiral. Wow, that's really a bummer. You know what? Because you bought the other Spiral thing, you get that for free. How's that? Boom, nice catch. Oh, and since nobody else cares about Spiral, there's another one. Yeah, by the way, it's a fun movie. What? Oh, with this one? This is when, wait, what were these? What? Oh, was this the tree lighting? Oh, I hosted the tree lighting at Rockefeller, and there was this Chuck mittens and a Chuck beanie that went with that. 40? 50? I heard a 50. Who said 150? Oh, you have spent way too much money this weekend. You got to kiss me, and now you get mittens. This is a big, thank you so much, thank you. Bam. Hold on, save it. What's that? Kisses on the cheek are $100. What? Yes, we do. Here's a cool nerd herder beanie with a bill. 20. I said the beanies would be 20. I mean, I am getting competitive pricing though. That's how much? Well, I got 50 over here. 60? Huh? 60. Don't forget. Eric, here you go. Couple of Chuck beanies. 20 right there. 20 for you. 30 for you right there. Damn. You got to be quick, kids. You got to be real quick. This is a fun one. So I went to the Super Bowl one year. Darling, you are far too young to be bidding on my underwear. This is from Ellen. First, I should ask, are there any Steeler or Cardinal fans? Yeah, all right. What? Did I wear them? Did you ask if I wore them? Wouldn't you like to know? I'll never tell. How much? 20? Oh, wow, that's it? $20. No, sorry, too late. Way too late. Let's see what else. Chucks. Oh, no, wait. Oh, wow, $200? $200 for a pair of Chucks. We got another pair, so hold on. I want that one to go for more than that. Who wants a Less Than Perfect script, original script from Less Than Perfect? Anybody? You don't have any money? You know what? Yeah, we take credit cards. What? Yes. I don't know. Well, yeah, 20. Sure. I know. We've drained you guys dry this weekend. By the way, thank you for all the money you guys have donated for charity this weekend. It means so much to us. It means so much. 20 is fine. 20 is fine. What else we got? Oh, yeah. Big Mama's House 2 script. Anybody? By the way, you notice how thick Big Mama's House 2 script is. It's indicative. Anybody? $10? Who said? Who, what? 20 over there. Thank you. What else? I don't know. It's a lanyard to when I race in the Toyota Grand Prix. I don't know if anybody wants it signed by me. No. $20 to you. God, I need to be Nathan Fillion with these things. Oh, when was this? Oh, this was last year. Last year, my Comic-Con badge from last year. Jeez Louise. Okay. Note to self, nobody cares about the Toyota Grand Prix. 100? I love you. Yes, 100 right there. Boom. What do we got? Oh, this is anybody still using an iPhone 3GS? Do you have a Mophie case? Do you want a Mophie case? Oh, then you know what? You can just have it. Can you hand that back to her? And by the way, upgrade your phone, for God's sake. What else? Well, you've already said you don't really care about the Toyota Grand Prix, but this is the jacket that I got there. A really nice jacket. How much? $240? One smile. Thank you, sir. That's one whole smile right there. $240. That's what we should be doing. $240. What else we got? All right. So, sir, how much did you spend for these Chucks? $480? $480. 2 smiles for that pair of Chucks. You got it. Thank you. You got any Chick-fil-A fans in the audience? Are you from the South? Oh, 20. Oh, but it also has a special Zach Levi name tag on it. Anybody? I want to go higher. Anybody? 60? Give me that. 100? 100 done. You got it. You know it's nothing personal, right? All right. I probably should have said this is all money. This is all coming to me. This is all no. This is a fun one. Anybody watch the The Teen Choice Awards. What not? So this is 100. Oh, this is worth more than 100, honey. How much? 200? How about 240? One smile, one smile. 240, I love it, thank you, 1. That's one smile, right there. What else we got? Holy crap, this looks like a garage sale. This is the whole thing? Okay, I played in the NBA All-Star game in Phoenix. By the way, 240? 240, how about 480? How about 480? How about 480? Two smiles. Okay, well, just so you know, wait, hold on. I'm going to sell it to you for 240 because I love you. But these are really short shorts. Really short. This is like 1986 basketball right here. That's what that is. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bam, that's that. Oh, that goes there. What else we got? Anything else? Have we basically gone everything? Okay, hey, that was a great fun auction, right? All right. How much time we got? All right, we still got time. Huh? Sign the bag? You want an American Apparel bag? I'll sign it. Yeah, how much you want to buy it for? 80? You will buy a paper bag for $80? I have other paper bags too. And plastic. What? $80 for a signed paper bag and a hug? You're on. You're on. What? Breaking news. Breaking news. Oh, yeah, we can do that. I was trying to turn that into a joke in some way, but my brain is so fried I can't. So we're running a little bit behind, so we have an option here. For those of you, okay, well, we can either keep conversing and doing this stuff, or at the allotted time, we'll have to cut it off and we'll do the signing. Signing, okay. So you'd rather not talk to me is what you're saying. I see. You want to talk to me? No, I get it. All right, so we'll cut off and do the signing then. No, not wait, now? No, not now. Oh, is it now? I have 2 minutes. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't think that auction was. I thought I was burning through that auction actually.
Zach, no, not right now. We have another half hour till we start.
Oh, we got another half hour. Okay. All right. Okay, great. That was fun. What's next? Yes. Over here.
With all of this, what was your inspiration for Operation Smile as the charity for this?
That's an excellent question. In LA, as a actor, celebrity, quasi, somewhat unknown celebrity, whatever, you are invited to go do like charity poker games and bowling things and things for charity. There's a lot of things for charity because there's a lot of charities and there's a lot of people that are really hurting and in need in the world, right? And you're always asked, when you play, for this poker match, what's your charity of choice? And for a long time, I have a really hard time narrowing down on especially a charity because there are so many people that are hurting, and it's like how do you delineate in that? And then in like 1 week, I saw like half a dozen billboards and half a dozen commercials all for Operation Smile. And I just really felt like God was saying, yo, check this out. Think about this for a second. And when I did, it really it resonated with me in a really, really huge way. One, I'm really blessed that I grew up in America and, in a middle-class family and didn't have any kind of birth defect orally or otherwise. Maybe mentally, I don't know. That's debatable, but also, had a good dentist and a good orthodontist, and I have this, and bless your hearts, and it's also lent itself well to my particular vocation. So that was the first thing I thought about was, wow, I really am, great. I am happy that that I have this for what I do. But then when I started thinking about it, like on a very human level, and I realized that smiling. Just the simple act of smiling is something that can be taken for granted very quickly and very easily. And especially as a child, and the thought process is this. Let's say you're born with a cleft lip or palate, all right? Cleft lip or palate or other oral deformation. And in your particular village or wherever you live, that's actually looked at to be a curse. You know, you're cursed that you were born this way. So you're embarrassed to ever, show your face or smile. And therefore, you don't ever really want to enjoy your life because the natural response to fun is to smile. So then you hold even that back. You don't even want to enjoy life because you're afraid to smile and afraid to be judged even further. And when I started to reflect on that and kind of meditate on that, it really, really hit me. It really hit me hard. And then to know that one smile is $240 in 1 hour. It's so, you can wrap your head around it, you know? And so that's why Operation Smile became my charity of choice and why I'm an ambassador for it. There are so many charities, by the way. You know, whatever hits you, whatever strikes you, I encourage all of you to, like I said earlier, be involved in something that's bigger than you. Life is. I feel like I'm neglecting these people over here. Sorry, so I'm going to start looking this way a little bit more. Excuse me, but just get involved. Whatever it is, whatever you feel led to. That's that. Who's next? Yes, right here.
Hi. I just wanted to know, first, we have a question and a comment.
Sure.
Question, are you going to consider, once all this dies down, you get your voice back?
Yeah.
Maybe doing random charity events throughout the year, like a certain night type of thing? Because you know everyone that follows you would be into it and pay for it and donate. So I don't know if that was something you might consider throughout the year?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, there are certain things, even as an ambassador for Operation Smile, there are still many other philanthropic, events or things that I'll go to benefit those charities. And we're constantly talking with Operation Smile about different opportunities. I mean, at my birthday party, I have a booth there, and I tell people, hey, welcome to the party, and give them some money.
Right.
Because if you can, So, yeah, I definitely think that's something, yeah.
Well, and that birthday thing kind of leads me to my second. I'm indulging just a little bit because we're here. This is Joe's 40th birthday
Hey,
today.
Joe. Hey, buddy.
And
Happy
he wasn't
birthday.
feeling so great because a cab ran over his foot.
What?
Yeah. But I wanted to wish him a happy birthday. And a question, a more fun one for you. If it was your birthday, what's your next wish on your birthday? What would you wish for?
First of all, happy birthday. I'm sorry a cab ran you over. Look out. Was it a pedicab? No, it was a cab. Oh, jeez. We'll find him. He's got a footprint on his tire. What would my wish for my? I don't know. Honestly, just for world peace. Thank you. Yes. I'd like a sweet vermouth on the rocks with a twist. Let's drink to world peace. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, just that people would be happy. It might sound kind of stupid, but but actually, genuinely, when I have a birthday party, the only reason I have a birthday party is so that everybody who comes to the party has a good time. Like, when I see my friends with a big smile on their face, that's when I'm having a good time. So that's what I would want for my birthday, yeah. Who's next? Somebody? Yes, right here. My only Spiral fan, thank you.
That was a great movie. And
Thank you.
Give Joel a high five.
I will, yes, I will give Joel a high five.
All right, so my question is, if you could pick 3 people, living, dead, fictional, for your zombie apocalypse survival team, who would they be and why?
Oh God, that's in depth. Those are tough questions because I would want time to really think about it, But can they be fictional? Well, then I'll just take Superman for the win. I mean, I'll just have him planted out front, and he'll just laser eye everybody, and we're good. Nathan Fillion. Oh, dude, Adam Baldwin he's a lock. He's a lock. We talk about that stuff in depth. Yeah, I don't know. I would have to think about that. I'll tweet it later. I'll let you know. What else we got? Yeah. You have a lightsaber, I know, but do you have a microphone? Who's got the mic? Yes, hey.
Can you hear me?
Team Pink, how are you?
she already answered my question, but I had the mic, so I'm going to ask anyway. Thank you for everything you guys do here in Operation Smile and for Nerd Headquarters. It's awesome. Other charities you do throughout the year, just seeing if maybe a breast cancer walk, wink, wink, or something.
Yeah. Well, there again, sometimes the difficulty is just the scheduling of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like in about a week or a week and a half, I'm going to move to England. I'm going to be over there doing Thor 2 for the whole time, which I'm really excited about. Thank you. Which I'm super pumped about. And by the way, and I hope that while I'm over there, I'll have some downtime, and maybe there'll be a breast cancer walk over there. You know what I mean? But it's Jared Padalecki, who was on the panel before me. Were you guys here for Jared's panel? Anybody? Yeah. He's so handsome. But he was touched upon the fact that in acting, it's a really weird business because you are selling yourself. You're not selling vacuum cleaners. I'm not going door to door saying, "Hey, check out this Dyson and how well it sucks." And they suck. Oh my God, can I tell you? Dysons suck good. Anyway, you're going you're going casting director to casting director, selling yourself, and so you're constantly hustling, and you're constantly trying to work and stay relevant and all that stuff. So. But it's no excuse. I'm with you. Always try to find time to always be involved. Yes. And I know. Yes.
Hi. Oh crap! My train of thought got derailed.
That's
there.
okay.
First, I want to say congratulations on Fandral.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
If you had the opportunity, if Marvel came up to you with their entire roster of characters and said, "Who do you want to play?" Who would you choose?
Wow. Who am I going to disappoint? Miss Marvel. Get out of my head. How did you know that? I don't know. I mean, honestly, I was a really big fan of the whole mutant scene of Marvel. Which unfortunately is not in Marvel's control anymore. I won't say unfortunately. It is what it is, right? So, but like most of those characters, like Gambit was my favorite X-Men. I love Gambit. Me and my buddies used to run around cosplaying before we even knew what cosplaying was. We didn't have outfits. We just pretended like we had bows and charged up playing cards and claws. That's what running around hitting each other. It was the stupid. And all of my friends wanted to be Wolverine. Everybody wanted to be Wolverine. I was like, Gambit, bruh, Gambit. So that would have. I think that would be a great. Like all of that, like X Factor. I really liked Havoc a lot. I thought he was a cool character. The New Mutant scene. I don't know. I mean, I feel like what Joss did in the Avengers is so promising for what we're gonna get to see, and I could die tomorrow, but I know at least I got to be a character in the Marvel Universe as Fandral, and I'm even if that's the only character I get to play, that's more characters than some other people ever get to play in the Marvel Universe, so I'm so grateful for that. Hi. Who's next? Oh, hey, buddy. How are you?
Thank you first for this week. It's been really great.
You're so welcome.
If Doc Brown came to you with a time-traveling DeLorean and you could put it in any time or day, what would it be?
Gosh, these questions. I know, right? Yeah, if I had slept more than 2 hours this weekend, I mean, part of me kind of wish, like, I think about time travel an unnatural amount, probably, because I always think, like, and by the way, how great, I mean, there's, people talk about it all the time, how great Back to the Future is, like, the best time travel consistency to be found in filmmaking, arguably. But I always think, would you go back to the past? Would you like want to go warn of an assassination or something? But then, would you get this splintered off, crazy, wacko future that you come back to, and you're like, wait a minute, where's my family? I'm not even born yet. Or do you go to the future, or would that be incredibly depressing? I don't know. Maybe it's super dark and horrible. The question is, or the answer is, I don't know. But I'm pretty stoked to be in this time period, I guess. I'm pretty. I'd let Doc put the coordinates in and be like, let's go, brother. As long as I get a hoverboard out of it. That's all I care about. Who's got the mic? Over here, nice, in standing room. Deadpool, yes, go, sir.
Yeah, that's me, Deadpool. Two-part question. How's it working with the cosplay crazies? And would you work with your fans again?
And would I work with my fans again?
Yeah.
Meaning the cosplay crazies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. So first of all, it was awesome working with did you guys get to see Trailer Park Heroes at all? So that was just a really fun little thing that we got to put together. Break.com is one of our content sponsor for this weekend, and that's where everything's streaming live on Break.com. And last year we made the fun nerd PSA spoofs with Fillion and Kaylee Cuoco. And this year they were so happy with those. They were like, here's even a little bit more money, and let's go make something else. And so we thought, well, if it's leading up to Comic-Con, let's do something that's really relevant to that. And obviously, cosplay is such a huge part of this weekend. And then we thought, well, what if a zombie apocalypse kind of happened in the middle of Comic-Con? What would that look like? Fun. And then where would the people with like some really kick-ass guns and survival skills be living? Like just outside in a trailer park in San Diego. So that was kind of the impetus of that. And we were so moved because we, like Dave just said online, like, hey, anybody who, like, if you cosplay and you want to be in our video and just come by, and you guys did. And is anybody here that was actually in? Oh, well, obviously you, yes, but was anybody else here in the video? Oh, hi, darling, how are you? Thank you, guys. That was so awesome you came out, and it was an amazing experience, and absolutely I would do it again. Yeah. Yes.
Yes, two-part question in a way. Through your career and everything.
One second. We lost contact with Earth.
Mic number 10.
Go ahead, shout it.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Anyway, the question I had to ask was, I followed your career from what you've done with voiceover acting in movies and TV. The question I want to ask was, who inspires you when you go into projects? Who inspires you, whether it be an actor, a family member, or God? And also, what would you recommend for those that also aspire to be in the entertainment industry as far as getting into acting or voiceover acting, things of that nature?
Yeah, I mean, I think that if I had to choose one actor who I feel like if I could follow in that guy's footsteps, it would be Tom Hanks. I just think the guy has done incredible work. I like that he's like a Jimmy Stewart. He's like an everyman, and he's relatable, and I really like characters like that. I find him to be grounded. I like characters with the heart. That's one of the reasons I love playing Chuck so much, because I loved his heart. So yeah, and Tom's done everything. He directs and writes and produces, and does voices like Woody and. So that's what I'd say to that. And I guess my words of advice to anybody who wants to get into entertainment is, I would say the same thing for any vocation. Like, if you feel like that's on your heart, if you feel like those are the talents that you've been blessed with and that's what you're supposed to do, go after it. Go after it with everything you got. Simultaneously, also be open to know that I think life's journey is a really interesting one. And I think that, sometimes you feel like you're being pulled down a path for a particular reason. And as you go down that path, somebody's going to intersect with you, and it might take you a whole nother way. And just to be open to wherever that journey's going to go. Like I've met people who came to LA to be an actor, and they really believed like they were supposed to be an actor. And a few years into it, it might not have been working out exactly the way they thought it was going to work out. And they, picked up artistry or photography, or they started cooking and they were like, oh my God, like I really like being a chef, you know? And they found that they had a talent. Somehow, for whatever reason, their path brought them to LA. They intersect with someone or something, and that they were open to whatever that was, and it took them in that way. You know what I mean? Sometimes people come to LA and they pursue their dreams and they don't work out, and it's a really tough town. And they become really angry and or bitter with life. And whatever you do in life, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, that's what I would say. Sorry if my energy level's a little down, by the way. Who's next?
I love Tangled so much, and I was wondering, what was it like being the voice of Flynn Rider and working on a Disney movie?
Thank you. I loved doing Tangled. It was. Thank you. Tango. My whole life I grew up loving Disney movies and dreaming about being a voice in a Disney movie, and particularly a Disney musical. And so that the fact that I got to do one, that I got to be, you know, kind of a prince character, but also a little mischievous, and get to sing, you know, all that was a total dream come true. And did you say there was another part to that question, or is that pretty much it? Excellent, then there's your answer. Who's got the mic? Yes, you back there.
Hi, Zach.
Hi.
It's basically a two-part question. I wanted to start out by saying, you know that everyone in this room and everyone just loves you. We love you because of Chuck. We love you because of everything. But I think it's important to let you know that and I'm sure other people in this room, I love you because of your spirit and your soul and what you do.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
But seriously, I mean, all the work that you do for Operation Smile and for all of us, it's so heartwarming, everything that you give. And like you said, you've barely slept at all this week. And
let's be honest, who slept this weekend?
I know. But you work so hard for everything that you do. And
it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
It's incredible, and thank you for everything.
Thank you.
But my question is, I couldn't come to Comic-Con last year because I was in nursing school, and now I'm a pediatric post-surgical nurse. So what you do for Operation Smile is really, that touches me very deeply because I take care of a lot of those kids. Yeah. And so I was wondering if you've had a chance yet, or if you have plans in the future to maybe visit any of those countries and see some of the kids that you've had a chance to help.
I have not yet. It's actually one of those things that we are constantly trying to work out, even going back to what you were asking about earlier, and just like the schedule of things. We've tried to do a trip probably 4 different times now. We almost went to the Philippines once. You are so enthusiastic. I love you. There were a couple other spots that we almost made it to, but it was, it was always just another thing that came up or another work thing or something like that. But guaranteed, I will be going on a mission trip to one of these countries and helping out because, I want to experience it, It's one thing to help raise money for a cause. It's a whole nother thing to actually be in the thick of that cause and see how it affects those lives. So, yeah, definitely. Thank you. Who's got the mic? Hi. Hey.
Hey.
You've gotten a question in at almost every panel. You are a very lucky man.
Or
you're greasing the volunteers with money. Either way.
First, like everyone said, thank you for this weekend.
You're welcome.
It's been very special, and we've raised a ton of money for Operation Smile.
What happened? What am I missing?
Am I missing something?
Deadpool is video bombing you.
Awesome. I wanted to ask, in Chuck, was there ever a guest star that you were dying to have on the show, and what was your favorite kind of nerdy reference?
Dying to get on the show that never got on the show?
Yes.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I feel like we had so many incredible guest stars, and I was just so stoked every time I would like read the casting reports and find out who was doing the next episode. I don't know, like Harrison Ford would have been pretty dope to have on the show. What's that? Nathan Fillion did visit. I mean, it would have been really cool to have some of my friends, be on the show at different points. But it's, again, scheduling. It's crazy in that regard. I was just super stoked to have the ones that we did, honestly. And then what was the second part to that question? Your favorite kind of nerd? Oh, favorite nerd quote. I said this in another panel before, but I think it was probably getting to call Christopher Lloyd Doc up half a dozen times. That was such a nerdgasm. It was ridiculous. Who's next? Yes, hi.
Hello.
Oh, you're in the storm.
I'm in the windy part. Now that Nerd HQ is wrapping up, between the panel guests, the surprises, the ticket sales, the dance parties, what has been your highlight of the weekend?
That's a great question. I would say that the highlight, like the most important thing, and really, and I'll never know this. Only you guys will know this. But the thing I wanted to accomplish last year, this year, with any Nerd HQ, is that I want people to leave here feeling like, without a doubt, that was special. Without a doubt, that was those moments were one of a kind, and the people feel special leaving here. So that would be the biggest highlight. So I don't know that. Only you guys know that. Only you guys know that. Of the stuff that's quantifiable, I would say the biggest highlight would be how much money we're able to raise for Operation Smile. And not that I have an exact amount, but I think that we're probably somewhere, given all the auctions and everything, and the kissing booth, and Intel matching all those funds. I think that last year we raised $40,000, and we were super stoked about that. And this year, I would have been stoked if we doubled it. I think we actually tripled it. I think we actually, yeah, I think so.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
We raised a lot of money.
Yeah, we raised. I don't know what the exact number is, but so that would be the highlight. And then beyond that, making sure that you guys had incredible panels that you thought were dope and that these guys thought were dope. And then just below that, having kick-ass video games to play and hang out and have a place where you can hang out and have a sandwich and have a drink and dance your asses off. Coming in there last night and seeing 300 of y'all just hanging out meant the world to us. It was great. It was like, wow, they get it. They do enjoy being here. Like it just makes us feel like we did something good, And that if we can sell some T-shirts along the way, then awesome. That's great too. So that would be, I guess, my highlight priority or whatever. Who's next? Two more?
Two more.
Right over here. Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
This was the best Comic-Con ever for us. So thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
So I was thinking, I don't want to make you cry, so I'm going to
please don't.
No. I know that you're a Walking Dead fan, and I loved seeing you when you did The Talking Dead. It was lots of fun. If you had the power to bring back any character that has died so far, just to kind of spin everything around, who would you bring back for the next season? Like if you had that power.
Screw Otis. Dale, yeah. It would be. Yeah. I kind of talked about that on the show a little bit too, but yeah. Good question though. Who's we'll go two more really quick. Who's next? Yes, in the back.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay. I'm Zachary.
And after you did, after doing Tangled, have you thought of doing any more like animation or music projects?
Yeah, I've thought about it a lot. I mean, I love singing a lot. I grew up doing a lot of singing and musical theater and stuff like that. I sing on set all the time. I'm constantly just humming tunes or whatever. And I've toyed with the idea of recording an album or something like that, but all right. Thank you. Now, as long as you guys can convince about 10 million other people, Kickstarter? I might. I mean, honestly, I would just, I don't know. As an artist, I think, you kind of get to these places in your head and your heart sometimes where you're afraid to put yourself out there because you're afraid that people won't like it, and no, I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. But I think I probably will. I'm not going to say I definitely will, but I think I probably will. So if I do, I hope you like it if I do. Yeah. One more. Yes, right over here.
One of the things that I've learned about you through this weekend is you're very, very close to your family. It's not been that long ago that I lost my dad, so that really means a lot to me to know that there are people out there that really do have a good family connection. And so my question is, what's some of the best advice you've gotten from various members of your family?
Oh, that is a great question. And one that might make me cry. Well, one of my mom told me once, she was like, stop. She said, just seek the truth with all of your heart. Just seek the truth. And I would recommend that to anyone, whether it's in yourself, really seek truth in yourself, in your friendships, in your family relationships, in your spiritual walk, in your political affiliation, and whatever it is, particularly in the important things in life. Not that almost everything in life is important, right? So, but seek truth, really seek truth, even when it's glaring you in the face and you're in the wrong. Seek truth. Yeah.
Hey guys, I know some of you know me, some of you don't. I'm David. I'm Zach's partner in the Nerd Machine. And
let's hear it for Dave Coleman. One more clip. Oh no, we're done with clips. What? Oh. Yes, Mark Christopher Lawrence. What is your question?
Your voice sounds really dry. Do you need a shot of baby oil on the rocks or something?
No.
Love you, Zach.
I love you, Mark. I love you.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Mark.
Oh, hey, yes, Scott Porter. What would you like to know?
Hi. I'd just like to know if you could have put yourself on any other TV show that might have been on NBC besides Chuck. What would it have
probably
been?
Friday Night Lights. I mean, I can't.
This guy is amazing, huge heart. I met him. He beat me in Singing Bee. There's the first day that we met. It's a true story. I'm bombing. What am I, panel bombing right now?
Panel bombing, yeah.
No, met him, and they made us do this crazy little Singing Bee, and I lost on a technicality, and I was so upset. I'm really competitive, and it was all set up to not like this guy. I was like, he beat me at something, and then 20 minutes later, this winning smile, this huge heart, really down-to-earth guy just got to me, and I'm so proud to call him my friend. So proud to be here this weekend.
Thanks, buddy.
He does so much, man. And thank you all for taking time away from that to come over here and really spend some time and get to know. So,
Thanks, Scott. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. Scott Porter, everybody.
So weird, so many cameos in your that's the only 2 celebrity questions I think we've had all week. That's pretty good. When Joss Whedon was here yesterday, he basically told us that Zach was now the king of Comic-Con. I think he said co-kings. Yeah, he said co-kings, which I don't really know how that works in monarchy, but we'll try. But he's right in a way because, you know, when we started Nerd Machine, when we were at that Chuck panel, where we just started throwing out T-shirts and you guys went crazy for, and then Zach's like, how do we reach those fans? You know, convention center's tough to get in. We're a brand new company. How do we reach those fans? And he came like, hey, let's do this thing called Nerd HQ, which is changing the way Comic-Con and this weekend looks. You know, Zach's a real guy who has these, you know, he has these innovative ideas that change this culture. I mean, you look around and you see how many offsite events are happening now, and I want to say that came from you, man. That's from your head. That's from your heart. You know, I appreciate you for that, and I'm glad, and I'm honored to be a part of it. And you know, and that's all for you guys. And it's so weird. It's weird up here talking like in front of this panel. We did one last year, but it wasn't like this. So, but you know, it's because it's for you guys. We get to do it, and we appreciate every one of you. And you know how much I appreciate and love you.
I love you very much, brother.
So, I know the one thing we haven't done this week is we haven't talked about the stream. Have you guys seen the streaming? If you haven't been here to see the panels, we appreciate those guys a lot at Break, who've helped out, done it so much for us. Have you guys seen the Trailer Park Heroes movie that we did?
Have you guys enjoyed all the video games that we've had in there? You've been playing Tomb Raider, Gears of War, Sleeping Dog.
Yeah, we obviously. How about those charging stations I saw people around those Best Buy charging stations like crazy, making sure they had enough nerd fuel to get through the day. And you know, they're one of our great sponsors too. We really appreciate Best Buy and those guys and everybody that comes through Break. So make sure you guys all understand how appreciative we are of you guys, and those our partners help us put this on for you guys, and which is really important for us to say thanks.
And the last thing I'll say, and then I'll shut the hell up and I'll go sit there and I'll sign stuff. But if we can, one last time, and hold your applause till I'm at the end of the list, for every volunteer that's put all their hours into making this a reality for you guys, for every sponsor that's put every dollar into making this a reality for you guys, for Dave and for Courtney and for my sister Shekinah and Tej and my dad and every single person that has basically put blood, sweat, and tears into making this a special place for you to be and enjoy and feel welcome and loved. Let's give all them a round of applause, please. Thank you. Thanks, man. Love you. Thank you for coming to Nerd HQ. We hope to see you next year. I love you. God bless you. And good night.
Hey, guys, 1 sec. No, keep tapping for Zach. Keep tapping for Zach. No, I just got to explain how to get out of here. That's all. I know. So, guys, we're going to do...
You can cut the stream. Cut the stream.
We're not going to do the signing over here right now because we're going to clear out this room.